Hey guys, welcome back to Kuma Reviews. What we're taking a look at is a quick one here, and I don't have the box here because I was using the title for the written review, but this is by Perfect Effect. This is the Beast Gorira. It's the 2-pack, and there's no accessories to show because they technically are the accessories. So these are two miniature Goriras that are actually triple changers. They turn into guns, hammers, and axes. Height-wise, they're kind of bent over, but I'd say about 2.5 inches tall. Now, they're not posable on the feet or anything like that. They just stand at a slant. You can see no articulation there. But they do have actually good shoulder articulation. The fingers don't open or anything like that. So they kind of are what they are. The heads do move up and down though. And in terms of just even not necessarily weapon accessories, but just being accessories to Gorira in terms of standing next to them, you can see the colors match very well and things like that. You know, it's a great fit looks wise even. So they do also come with these two blue blades here. And they become swords. They can be held by either Gorira or any of the Leonidas molds. And good amount of pictures. It was only about 10 pictures or so, but on kumastyle.com. Link will be in the description, or press the info button upper right there. So we've got those two big swords, and since we're sitting here, I might as well go through the transformation of each, and then we'll take a look at how they actually look as weapons. So there's pretty much a base transformation for both of them. They're both exactly the same, so alright, take the head, put it down, and then that flap there pegs into the top of the head. Alright, take those, you can flip them around. Now you gotta get the arms inside. The only tricky part, I guess, would be knowing how these shoulders go. You basically want the inside of the ball joint showing, like so. And from there, flip and fold. It's easiest if you get the shoulder a little bit inside of there so that it doesn't move or want to rotate. And you get that. So in these two pieces, they just peg together. Goes right there. So the gun mode's pretty much already there. Okay. Just flip that handle down. Now if you want it to become a hammer, there you go. And the only one that's even the slightest bit, I guess, complicated, you see I extended that, and of course that extends for both the barrel of the gun, all of them. In this piece, you'll see a hollow part in there that flips around to lock it. But then how these swords were folded up, just fold them back up again, exact same as Leonidas. All right, and you see you have this part right here. And there you go, a big huge axe. All right, here are the swords. And this is just a cool mold. Definitely one of my favorite Prime toys in general. Just to look at even. Big blades. Okay, and here are the axes. And they're huge. Now one thing that these things do is unfortunately expose some really loose joints, particularly in the elbows and biceps. So you can see here, got them in a decent pose here, but as soon as well, actually, that doesn't hold bad. Let's see if we can get it at an angle. But they peg in. His fingers are kind of short to go all the way around the weapon, but there you see it just kind of starts to flop and stuff like that. So some of these bigger off-balance weapons and stuff like that, his joints just aren't made for them. And it's really weird because, you know, they're pretty tight when you're just playing with it and stuff. And this is just me not having the shoulder joints clipped in, or the shoulder pads. But they're tight when you have them just going on friction, but then when you have anything that's weighty in his hands or anything like that, they're just not made for it. Alright, and here are the hammers. He holds these much better. I've got some different poses and stuff like that on the video review, kumastyle.com. There are the hammers. I like the shape of them. Alright, lastly, here are the guns. And these are probably my favorite. Well, not probably, definitely. I mean, it's only a choice of 3. But definitely my favorite, outside of the swords that come with them. They look good, hold well. I really dig it. But alright, I'll go ahead and end this here. This is Perfect Effects, the Perfect Combiner PC-19, Gorira Jr. The 2-pack of them, they come with the 2 gorillas that turn into the 3 different weapons, as well as the blades here. Actually extend one so you can see what it looks like. As far as what I think of these, you know, it's hard because they're awesome. Like, the gorillas themselves are really cool. They transform really easily between the 3 modes and things like that. I mean, it's seconds to go from one mode to another mode to another mode to another mode, you know. But the problem comes in, 2 of the modes, he has problems holding them. And I think that's more of a slight on Gorira than these weapons as a 2-pack. But at the same time, you're likely buying these weapons for Gorira. So, you know, honestly, I think the weapons themselves are awesome. He has problems holding them in a couple of modes. So buy with caution and knowing that he has some floppiness and things like that. At least my copy. Maybe mine's a one-off, just freak accident or something like that, and yours will be fine. But as you can see here, outside of the guns, you know, the 2 bludgeon weapons, they just don't hold well, and they're not as fun to try to play and pose. So anyway, again, PC-19, Gorira Jr. 2-pack, company Perfect. Bought these at TF Source. Check out the full written and pictorial review, kumastyle.com. Thank you guys for watching. Like, share, subscribe. See you next time.